And he mentioned something that was quite interesting about how Alocasias can be really sensitive. So I'm gonna make a mix in this video that is gonna be especially for my Alocasias. So what I'm gonna have there is the following. Hello, welcome back. So I'm in the middle of repotting my Alocasias now. And I just learned from a guy that is actually an expert in Alocasias. Of course, he's in, I believe, in Indonesia. Might be wrong. I'm just doing this by memory right now. My memory is not so good. But I'm going to put the information of how I found him and everything right now on the screen so you can see who I'm talking about. And he mentioned something that was quite interesting about how Alocasias can be really sensitive to bacteria growth in the medium that they're growing. So usually the organic matter should not be that abundant. That's why for some growing Alocasias on pond is successful. Not for me, especially because I cannot get right the growing the water roots first or sacrificing the soil roots first. I don't know. Like I haven't get to that point that I can master that in order to do that. Thing that I just got on the mail was a shipment of pumice, and it's on the finer side. It's not so chunky. So I'm gonna make a mix in this video that is gonna be especially for my Alocasias. So it's gonna be an aroid mix, but for Alocasias. So what I'm gonna have there is the following. Okay, so there's a plethora of things here that I'm gonna throw into this mix, and I'll explain with everyone why I'm gonna do this mix and the amounts and everything. So stay with me. Let's start with, I'm gonna use these little containers as the measuring cup, but let's start with the, let's say, more complicated one. In this container, this line will be a full cup or a full measure of the media. So right here we're about like a third, because this area is a little wider. So about a third, almost half of a measuring cup or part of, this is my homemade pond, but it's not pure pond. There's a mix here of leca, pumice, zeolite, and lava rock, about in equal parts. You can see it here. So basically of this, we're doing a third of a cup. Let's say this is the cup, a third of a cup. Then this is less than that. This is a quarter cup of charcoal, 3/4 of a cup of bark, a full cup of perlite, number 4, 3/4 of a cup of also number 4 vermiculite, a half cup of rice husk. So we're going to do a full cup of pumice. So basically the only things that is organic here is the rice husk and the bark that will decompose slowly. What he mentioned about the mix of for Alocasias to grow is that too much bark or rice husk or anything that is organic tends to grow the bacteria that is harmful for the Alocasia root system. So on this, keeping the organic at the lower end, and the only thing organic that I'm going to use later on as I am repotting is earthworm castings, and that will be like right there on the root system for fast nutrient. Let's try this mix together, and later on we'll see the results. So I will mix this up. I will put it in its own container for Alocasia mix only. Now stay tuned, because this is like I said, I was in the middle of my Alocasias repot. So let's go back to the Alocasias. Thank you for stopping by. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. means the world to me. Even if you want to add extra support, because all of this is a lot of money too, buy me a coffee. The link is down in the description and down below on your screen right now. I will talk to you in the next one. Thank you. Bye.